Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning right.
I'm April Martinez.
And I'm Paul Lopez.
Good morning, Belize. Good morning, Paul. Happy
Good morning.
Merry after
Happy
Christmas.
Merry Middle Christmas New Year.
This is like that weird limbo.
Yeah,
right?
we are in the abyss.
Yes.
We're in
We
the
don't know.
center of nowhere.
What's happening?
Yeah, what day it is, what's going on today, who are we even?
Who are we? Who are
What
you?
is this? What are we, what is this show? I have no idea.
Well, I hope that wherever you were over the past few days, you spent a very merry, happy holidays. If you
Yeah.
don't celebrate Christmas, of course, happy holidays to you. Whatever you celebrate, we hope that you were celebrating with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones. How did you spend your holidays, Paul?
I spent my holidays with family. I traveled down to Belmopan. Going to Belmopan means getting away from it all, what I'm accustomed to, and so that was a much needed break for me. I don't get to spend time with family in Belmopan very often, and so I reserve the long weekends to do that, like Easter and Christmas specifically. So
Yeah.
those are the times when
And
I
this
go
was
down
a
to
long
Belmopan.
weekend too, because we were off from Wednesday.
Yeah, we were off from Wednesday,
Yeah,
and
Thursday.
so yeah, but it was relaxing, was much needed. How about yourself?
As you know, we covered the Brahman, the Sambai over at Gales Point.
Okay.
So while I was with my family for half of the day, we went down to Gales Point to cover the Brahman, the Sambai for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. It was great.
Okay, so you spent
Yeah.
both days, well, half of Christmas there and Boxing Day as
Working,
well?
yeah.
Working. Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
It was, listen, it did what we were hoping it would do, and it drew a crowd.
Okay.
And it was one of the largest that they've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so that's what we initially were hoping for,
What-
and we got that.
I saw a video from the YouTuber Travel with Zoe.
Yeah, she was
social
there.
media
Yeah.
content creator, influencer, etc.
Yes.
And it is through her YouTube video that I got to experience it. She posted the one from Christmas Day, and
Yeah.
the crowds. It's the first time I'm actually paying attention to what takes place there. It's just
we
so
had
lively and fun.
Greater Belize Media family there too.
Okay, yes,
Whitney
I saw.
was there.
Yes.
Crafty was there. There were so
Yeah.
many people there. It was a wonderful experience.
Okay.
So we're very happy that people came out. But
Love
yes,
that.
that was Christmas and Boxing Day for me. But let's get into our show lineup for this morning, Paul. Even though it is limbo, we still have a few things to discuss
a
before
lot,
we
man,
get
a
into
lot.
our New Year's. So first things first, we are going to be discussing the big life challenges, health, wealth, and relationships. In our second conversation, celebrating tradition with white Relleno at Fat Daddy's. That's a feature that we did not too long ago. New year, new look, style inspiration with Sass BZ. So you don't have an outfit for New Year's?
I use this in New
You are
Year's.
use-
I just introduce it today and then I use it.
I feel like Sass BZ will have something for you.
Yeah,
Yes, I
maybe
feel like
even
Sass
that.
BZ will have something for all of us.
I think they're kind of feminine, but yeah, it's okay.
Well, you never know. Lastly, countdown to midnight with John Mars New Year's Eve bash, and of course, there's going to be a lot of people celebrating New Year's Eve. So why not celebrate it with John Mars New Year's Eve bash?
Indeed.
So that's what we're going to be having in terms of conversation this morning.
I'm looking forward to these conversations for sure, April. There's especially the first one. Maybe we could bring a pen and paper and
Yes.
take down some notes on how we could go into the new year with fresh mind and a fresh outlook and setting goals, right?
Yeah.
But we'll look at that. We also have some things that you need to know, some topics worth discussing this beautiful Monday morning, that is. It's the start of your week. And so first, Belizeans mobilized to turn Cordella's holiday wish into reality. Caribbean Investigative Journalism News Network highlights the high price of a scarlet macaw. produce wasting away, sorry, amid Middlesex Road stalemate. Millions affected by new flu strain. I'm a part of that million,
Yeah,
I could
same,
tell you that.
actually.
Alex Sanker pitches idea of Jerry Lopez Memorial Mural. And then last but certainly not least, what's up with those cherry bombs and fireworks and the complaints about elderly and the sick and
pets.
even pets being affected? We're gonna have a bit of discussion about that as well.
Yeah, but I think one of the topics to discuss that I saw trending on my social media was the investigation on the high price of scarlet macaws.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Yes, so first of all, it is illegal to be hunting and selling and killing these creatures. They are, you know, protected wildlife, not just in Belize, but in other parts of Central America. And so they are unfortunately being sold for their beautiful feathers. They're hunted, they're killed, they're sold for their beautiful feathers, and people will pay in the dark market and in underground markets an extremely high price for their feathers.
Indeed, and so what we're talking about here is an investigative piece that was done by investigative reporter Hipólito Novello.
Yes.
So that piece was published last week, and it was also published or linked to our social media page. So you could head on there and take a look at it. But it makes some interesting revelations, and you have to go and read it to get a full glimpse or a full understanding of all that's happening with scarlet macaws in Belize and the dangers that they are facing. So one of the things you'll find is that in Belize, the Chiquibull is home to the scarlet macaws, and the fact that these birds can only be found in 3 countries here in the region, Guatemala, Mexico, and of course Belize. But they're highly sought after on the illegal market. In fact, trafficking them is considered an organized crime because they form a part of the wider wildlife trafficking movement, if you would, that's worth billions of dollars across the world. And the scarlet macaw is highly sought after as a status symbol because of how beautiful they are, because they live for like 70 years. And so the small man, if you would, poachers, they find ways to cross the border from Guatemala, enter Belize, into the Chiquibull, and they go after the nest, they go after the eggs, they go after the baby parrots, the chicks, if you would, and then they take them across the border, where they act, based on what I understand from the article, as some sort of like, I wouldn't say middleman, but they're the first line of sale.
Yes.
And when, so they're the first line of sale, they do the dirty work, the first part of the dirty work, and then they sell it to these individuals who then export them or take them onto the international market for sale. And what's interesting is that some of these big and beautiful birds, or some of them that look really beautiful from they're small with huge potential, can sell for up to $15,000 in some cases. So there's big money to be made out there, and it shows the importance of the work that FCD is doing in the Chiquibull.
I think that from this article, and just for our viewers, while we have shared the article, the link is to the Caribbean Investigative Journalism Network. So we're very, very proud of Hipólito to be able to produce this piece on that page. But what I gather from this story as well, Paul, is that, you know, these birds are social creatures, right? They interact with human beings. I don't know if you ever, when you were growing up, I mean, you're from a village, so I don't know if parrot used to be in a house. My grandparents had parrots, right? And they lived for many years. Actually, my grandmother's parrot passed away long after she did, you know, and they kind of had this bond from that part. Was very, very young. So they do thrive on social interaction. They are social creatures. So being able to live in captivity with human beings is not something rare. And so that ease of being able to lure the birds, being able to have that interaction with the birds, makes it all the more dangerous. Right? In Belize, we're not allowed to have these creatures captive.
But we still do.
And we still do it. And so when you have persons that come across the border and hunt within these areas of naturally reserved, protected areas, it does tell us that while we applaud the FCD, a lot more work has to be done in protecting these
because
areas.
The numbers are low.
Yes.
And you don't want, especially in Belize, for such a beautiful animal that's important to the wildlife here and the ecosystem here to go completely extinct. And what the investigative report shows is that over the last 10 years, they've been able to increase the numbers from 250 to 350, but that has been through intentional work, intentional monitoring, intentional patrolling. Before that presence, it was just a heyday. It was just free for all. Poachers would just come in, take them, and essentially ship them, take them over, and then they're shipped across the world. Now with FCD's presence, they've seen the poaching or the attacks, if you would, decrease significantly. I think the report says to almost zero. Well, what the poachers are doing now, they're going in areas that are not monitored, that are not being looked after, perhaps due to resources, for FCD's resources, or lack thereof, for human resources, financial resources, whatever. So the poachers are finding areas that are not being patrolled. And so it comes to finally the whole discussion we're having recently about this other company and FCD clashing over who's doing the better research or who's supposed to take over what area to research the scarlet macaws versus who has the authority to be in that area. This shows that there is a need for collaborative work and that there's a space for everybody in the Chickabull to protect our beautiful scarlet macaws.
Wonderful pause. Well, we have another very interesting topic to discuss, and that was the produce wasting away amid Middlesex Road stalemate. Listen, we have been, I want to say our country has been very, very fortunate to be able to have resilience when it comes to produce, when it comes to being able to boost certain products in the agricultural sector, being able to, I guess, rise above certain obstacles when it comes to things that happen to our citrus, our aquaculture, our sugar cane. We have been able to still produce and still be able to feed the population of Belize. And so it is a little bit unfortunate and sad to see certain products being wasted, in certain parts of the country.
Yeah, and so this is one of those things where, according to reports, the farmers in Middlesex, that they've been struggling for decades to get their produce out of the village, right? And so it's one of those things that provides economic it's benefits and economic growth to them. And so they're saying that for years the road leading from their farms have been practically impossible. We see that across the country. And these people, they've been farming for years in many of these communities.
That's what
farming not just happened yesterday. This thing happened for years. And so ever since they're saying that a large portion of land was acquired by Silkgrass Farms, the need for a proper road has become even more urgent. And what these farmers are saying through the village chair lady is that even though they've received approval several times to build the road and complete the structure, recently the efforts were halted by the Department of Environment. And so now they're at a point where their produce, according to the chairlady, is going bad because, well, they need the road to be completed. So what the chairlady told us on Wednesday, I think that's the last newscast we have, is that they're trying to seek an alternative route through Silkgrass Farms, but beyond that, they're saying that there hasn't really been communication with to them from the Department of Environment, and so they're really facing
Struggling.
a serious issue and a struggle here with that.
I've been down this exact same trek
Yeah,
before.
look at that.
And honestly,
Sheesh.
I don't know if you guys, if we have any viewers that are watching that remembers when the Hummingbird Highway was this color.
Was it?
Yes.
Like when it was being built?
This was the color of the Hummingbird Highway. That was the road.
How old are you, April?
You know
'Cause
what?
I can't remember that.
Our infrastructure production and progress in Belize is very relatively new. And so for our viewers that can remember that the Hummingbird Highway used to look that way, let me know in the comment section below. But if you can imagine having to trek that and having to mobilize and move
Look at that
equipment,
man
trying to move his bicycle. There is absolutely no way, and so it doesn't surprise me that farmers are producing and they're doing their best to produce and they cannot mobilize their products out of
And it
Middlesex,
seems
and
as
it's
if
hurting them.
one of the primary products here is ginger.
Yes.
Right? They seem to produce a lot of ginger, and so we know how it goes sometimes with ginger, especially during the flu season.
We need
the
ginger
price
for the flu.
we need ginger for the flu, and the prices of ginger skyrockets when there's a shortage on the market. One spell during COVID, it was like $15.
I remember for the
a
pound. That
of
was
ginger. That was
crazy.
crazy, and you don't want to face something like that. So
Yeah.
then now that speaks to national impact, not only how it affects their economy locally, but how it could affect us nationally, right? And then with bad weather, it makes the roads even worse.
But that's a good segue into the millions affected by the new flu strain. Because we had a wave. I don't know about you guys, but I had a flu during this month that stayed with me for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, it was really,
Same.
really, really bad, and I couldn't get rid of the cough even after the flu and everything was gone. The cough lingered for a while, and I had like severe chest pains.
Yeah, I similar experience. April, I was actually on my holiday, so I took
I
a
know.
week off, and
And then you're gonna get sick
to
during
my
your holiday.
to my disappointment, it was on that very week that this flu decided, you know what, let me knock on your door and enter. And I tell you, it was, the
Yeah.
experience was bad.
Yeah.
The coughing, the sore throat, the amount of phlegm, one spell shivers,
Yeah.
a bit of fever, headache, pain, ache in your body.
I
It's so-
swore it was dengue, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Right? It was really bad.
So I think it was after that experience that I began to see articles on what some are describing as a new strain of the influenza H3N2, right? It's subclave. It's very technical, but
Yeah.
it's like a subclave K, and I'm just quoting what I read.
Yes. No,
I'm
no,
no
go ahead.
medical expert here, but we could only share our personal experiences and that of what we're seeing around us, right? I was home for the holidays. Thank God I've gotten over it. And everybody in my household here in Belize City caught it. Even the little baby caught it. And we had to take the baby to the hospital. My wife had to go to the
Yeah.
hospital. But I got to Belmopan, and my brother was experiencing something very similar the day before, so Christmas Eve. And he had to be taken to the hospital as well. And thankfully, the doctors at these various health institutions know exactly what to do. But my concern is that because during the holidays we gather so much, I've seen large parties, I've seen big shopping, I see family gathering. My concern is that after the holidays, we may see an increase, we may see a spike, because based on what I'm seeing, this thing is very transmissible. Like, so it spreads.
Remember that COVID era, right?
Yeah, make we not talk about COVID and start frightening people
No.
all
I'm just
over
saying
again.
that
I'm
the
just messing with you, but
spread
yes.
of it, we have to think about it like
Yes,
that, right?
and so this strain, it concerns me, not unnecessarily because of its severity or because we may enter a new epidemic or pandemic, but simply because we've been socializing a lot, especially during the holidays, and people just need to prepare themselves in the event they contract this virus. And I know getting your flu shot yearly
Yes.
helps in some cases, but sometimes based on research and based on reading, these strains mutate very rapidly beyond what the vaccine could handle in
Yeah.
some cases. So it's a warning, more so a caution for us to be prepared if we see more of an outbreak, or in other words, more people around us catching it. And then there are certain things we can do that we've learned during COVID-19 to protect ourselves and to protect those around us as well.
When I was out there for GST free weekend, which again was all in one of those weekends where you saw
Flu-free
a lot
weekend.
of people gathering. A lot of people were out there in masks.
Yeah,
in
see?
Belmopan.
There you go.
I
That's a good
found that to
sign.
be a good sign that we understood. Perhaps you have a cough, perhaps you don't want to catch something, and you go out there, you
Yeah.
know that there's going to be a lot of people, and you protect yourself.
I don't know how much our health system is tracking it here in Belize, but in the U.S., they're tracking it very closely. We haven't done any interviews or had any discussion with health experts here in Belize to find out, but in the U.S., I know that New York is one of those areas that they're seeing millions of cases of this very same strain, hospitalizations as well of this very same strain, and then in other states as well. So they're tracking it, and they're also concerned that after the holidays they could see a spike in these
Well,
infections.
hopefully we get to have a few health experts on the show so that we can talk about it in the near future. But finally, moving on, Paul, we have this. I want to say it's like a tribute almost to Jerry Lopez.
Yeah.
And it was a mural done by none other than Alex Sanker. He's pitching this idea of creating this mural per se in the downtown area on Albert Street,
Yeah.
I believe.
Corner of Albert and King Street.
Yes, where he wants to, pay tribute to somebody that I think I personally didn't interact with him, but from what I understand, he was one of those beacons of hope as well. People could talk to him and so forth. And so I think Alex is pitching this idea to create this memorial in form of a mural in that area to kind of pay tribute to a dear friend that was a friend not just to him, but to the entire city.
Yeah, I think what makes Jerry and Albert Street legend is the fact that he was there and he's always been there.
Yeah.
In many people's minds, he's always been there, and before him, his dad was in the very same vicinity.
Yeah.
And so when people think about how to honor his name and honor his legacy, they think about how could we make it so that he remains there, not necessarily present, but in memory, right? And so there are suggestions that they should rename the street. I spoke to one person who said they could keep King Street and name it Jerry Lopez Way, because then you could have King
yeah.
Street and a way,
Yeah.
the term way, on the same path or on the same street, on the same road. And then here comes now Alex Sanker with an idea. Why not paint a mural in his memory? So Jerry is gone, but his memory remains. In a sense, he remains, right?
Yeah.
So he's still there with this mural. But of course, it's just a proposal. It's a thought that he brought up on social media. And he says that he'll have to get approval from whosoever owns the building. They'll have to have that discussion. I don't see it as an issue, only because I think a little ways up, if not right there, right beside the Smart building, there's a wall there that already have like a Mexican Diaz de la Muertes mural. You remember that mural?
Yes.
So it would kind of like coincide in the same area with sort of town art, city
I feel
art.
like this sort of art shouldn't be an issue, because you're not just creating a mural to create a mural. You're actually trying to, I guess, continue that installation of hope within that area. I think from what I hear, Mr. Jerry was somebody that you could just go talk to, you could hang out with. He had a lot of street wisdom. And so it was I think it's one of those things where people in the community would definitely see it as something positive and would want to see that happen for that community. And it's also to beautify the area as well, right?
So-
and Finally,
Yes.
as we wrap up our
One
conversation,
last
one last topic.
Yes.
And I don't know about, well, you say you made it at Pan.
Whoa.
I don't know if it
Well,
was
it's what?
quiet around your neck of the
Was
woods.
it quiet anywhere,
It was
April?
not quiet anywhere. It was definitely not quiet around my neck of the woods. But if you never know Christmas, may they come, you
Yeah.
may know, you may hear it. And that with the form of cohetes and dynamite and pop shot. People say cohetes, I believe they.
Yeah,
Okay, I just check. When I say it, then I'm like, pop shot.
Yeah.
Or dynamite.
Or bomb.
Or bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you didn't hear that anywhere around your neighborhood, lucky you. Because
Right.
it was everywhere during Christmas Eve
Well,
and Christmas Day.
and you know, it's a debate that's split down the middle between those that, and I say debate because of what I'm going to say. There's essentially those that appreciate and have appreciation and enjoy, if you would, the loud sounds that comes from fireworks and bombs and cherry bombs, especially the cherry bombs are the one that you
They
like.
scare me.
They if depends on your proximity, they almost shake the ground and shake your home. And there are those that have less of an appreciation and more of a hate for these things, the cherry bombs, the firecrackers, the pop shot, the cohetes, and even the fireworks. And their reasons were on full display on social media this weekend, from thinking or having consideration for the sick,
Yeah.
to the elderly,
Your
to
pets.
pets.
Yep.
Listen, after Christmas night, it was Boxing Day, I went on social media and I saw for myself where a lot of dogs were missing. And people
Yeah.
were out putting up
I
posts.
saw dogs
Can you help
trying
me
to go
find
back
my
home.
dog?
Yep.
Even if you drove around Belmopan, but also on social media, you saw people posting, did their dog get out?
Yeah.
This dog has been roaming the street. And so this is Michelle Rodon. She is the leader of Spark. This
Yes.
is an animal welfare organization. She's an animal advocate.
Yes.
And so she made a post about pets going missing and the fact that the fireworks or the crackers or the cherry bombs, that they affect the elderly, the sick, babies, young children. And the conversation that she tried to spark or that she raised was about the fact that these things are illegal
Yeah.
in many cases, right? I think we had that conversation here with the police, with the fire service and the police as well, about firecrackers and fire safety as well over the holidays. And so they're advocating. I saw many other posts like this where they're advocating for it to be banned,
Well,
or for stricter controls and stricter measures to be placed on
We
it.
had the representatives from the fire department last week, and as the conversation kind of came up, you know, we all know that it's illegal. We
Yeah,
all know
we
that
all
you kind of
know.
have to have a special permit to be able to bring those into the country and to light them. And personally, I thought with the rain and everything that was taking
yeah, I
place,
thought so
that it was
too,
not that
because
it
it
would be.
rained on Christmas night,
It
even up
rained
to
Christmas
midnight
night on
in
midnight,
Belmopan.
and
Yeah.
yet you see fireworks
It was
going up,
crazy,
people
bro.
with pop shot, everything. And I have to say that I don't know, I didn't grow up lighting those because we weren't allowed to have them,
Okay.
right? So I don't miss it. I don't know what the excitement is to use or to play with these things. But I remember the age when I was just like, I can't stand the noise outside. My dogs are going crazy. You know, you have kids. I have an elderly grandmother. And so nobody wants this sort of noise. And then you can't sleep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bode for like a good experience with your family. But also you have noise pollution. You see the smoke afterwards, air
Belmopan
pollution.
was crazy with smoke.
The litter of all of
The
the,
litter
paper,
as well on the
right,
streets, that's a
all
good
over
point.
the streets. And so, who is this really for?
So
And
the question,
who is it helping?
Those are some good points you raised, April. And the question is, if there is a middle ground to meet, and if there is a middle ground that exists, what is that middle ground so that this complaint, which has been persistent year after year after year, is really heard and taken into consideration.
Yeah.
Because I think there is some valid points as well about the noise and the scare and the fright, and so there's something that has to be done, and I think must be looked at
Yeah.
seriously. And this is a very relevant conversation. Why? Because we think Christmas
New
be nice.
Year's, the
You think
calm.
Christmas are bad?
Jesus.
Wait, New Year's they're right on the corner. That we people just they wait for bring out the full thing
I
for
think
New
it
Year's.
was last year that we brought up a story where some kids put the cohetes in one of those tin cans and it exploded and it hurt,
yeah, it hurt
one
a
of
child,
them, right?
yeah.
So I know that, to me, I'm just seeing the cons list go
Okay,
up, and I don't see the pros any at all.
Fair.
And I think it was Isani that brought it up last week in a conversation where sometimes people that are trying to commit crime use the guise
Fair.
of these pop shots and these bombs and so forth to do the deed, right? So I don't know. I yes, I get the fireworks display and so forth, but all of the bombs and I don't see who it's helping.
Yes, and
right?
unfortunately, I don't see any solution within the next 3 days. So people who have pets will have to find a way to secure their pets. People with elderly will have to. I saw
you wanna find a
Facebook. Right, I saw a Facebook post where people were asking where I could go for the New
Yeah.
Year's.
But
right?
quiet.
Probably have to go to Middlesex.
No.
Go
I
shut down
would
road,
personally
no
think
fix
Gales
road
Point
and
never
go.
may have cohetes. I was wrong.
Right,
So it doesn't matter.
Right, no matter
Everybody
where you
gets
go,
their
Chigal.
hands on these
Rough.
things, and so I don't know. Maybe we have to really hunker down on how we get them into the country in the first place.
Good
But
point.
let us know in the comment section below what you think about any of these topics, and if there are other topics that you'd like us to discuss, also let us know in the comment section below. All right, Paul, we have to segue into our weather update. It was a very, very rainy Christmas.
Very.
It was a rainy Christmas. It was a raining Boxing Day. It was a raining day after Boxing Day. So let's see what the folks have for us at the National Meteorological Service of Belize. All right, so for today's forecast, it says sunny with cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers will be generally isolated this morning. Then a few more along with isolated thunderstorms are likely inland this afternoon. Tonight, a few shower or thunderstorms will affect mainly the coast. In our temperatures for today, in our highs along the coast, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and over the hills, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Our lows are along the coast, 74 degrees, inland, 70 degrees, and in the hills, 66 degrees. In our extended forecast, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the temperatures seem to be relatively around the same, with highs along the coast of 80 degrees, inland 83 on Tuesday. Wednesday, we see relatively the same temperatures along the coast and inland with 78 degrees, and on Thursday are the same temperatures for Thursday along the coast and inland, 78 degrees, and for Friday we see those temperatures rise a little with 82 along the coast and 85 degrees inland. In our astronomical forecast, the sun rose this morning at 6:22 a.m. and is scheduled to set at 5:27 p.m. We have a moonrise scheduled for 12:59 p.m. and the moon set at 2:15 a.m. And that does it for our eye on the weather, courtesy of the folks of the National Meteorological Service. Paul, back to you.
Excellent. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be looking a little bit closer at our New Year plans or New Year goal setting as we discuss the big life challenges, health, wealth, and relationships.
essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Open your eyes, streets gone too.
Somebody call police, call Coast Guard, BDF, Santa.
This could be the biggest story of the year.
Guys, we need headlines. What about no Christmas tree? Big problem.
I hope we never keep the security footage as well.
How we want to sell Christmas packages with no Christmas?
The thief Christmas.
What? I hope they never Grinch.
It is the Grinch.
Make him look dangerous, but Christmassy. Okay, posting now.
We need the eye in the sky.
Okay, guys, prompter is loaded.
Ready to go live.
In 3, 2, 1.
Christmas has been stolen by none other than the Grinch.
Eyewitnesses saw him struggling, carrying all that Christmas decorations. He couldn't have gone.
Excuse me, Paul. I'm being told we have a sighting of this green menace in our backyard.
Ha, we got him green-handed.
At GBM, not even the Grinch could cancel Christmas.
This past year, we have enjoyed creating moments to bring you and your families together. And this holiday season, we wish you and your families even more togetherness, with moments filled with love, laughter, and joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas and much success in the new year from all of us here at GBM.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home when the day is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through this season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much when the data's flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Let's go see Grandma. Let's go see Grandma. Merry Christmas, Grandma. We got you some presents. Merry Christmas, Grandma. We brought you some presents. Here you go.
Hi, Dad. So, how has she been?
Darling, she has her moments. Some days good, some days bad. Some days she recognizes me, some days she doesn't. But you know what? Love is not forgotten. Love is always there. Always.
That's so true, Dad. You know, maybe it's time for one of those good moments, one of those good days. Hi, Mom. Let's go for a ride. Come. Let's go for a ride, Mom. Come. All right, watch your step, Mommy. Watch your step. All right, take your time. Look, Mom, this is where you grew up. Remember? You used to tell us about playing hopscotch in the yard. See, Mom, now we're coming up to the famous swing bridge. You said Dad used to walk his bike across here with you. Yes, you remember? Oh, and look, we're in town now. And we're coming up to your old job, Mom. Now it's called Belize Bank. You remember?
Oh, John used to wait for me every day after work.
Oh, Casey. You're remembering. Remember, Mommy? You and Daddy got married here.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was so nervous that day. Oh, it was the happiest day of my life. The first time I saw John, I knew he was the one.
Aww. There you are, Mom.
We better head home. John is all alone with the children.
Yes, let's go.
John!
Mary!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, my love. Merry Christmas. Let's go inside, darling. Let's go inside. Merry Christmas, my love. Merry Christmas.
Guys, somebody thief Christmas! Open your eyes, streets gone too. Somebody call police, call Coast Guard, BDF, Santa.
This could be the biggest story of the year.
Guys, we need headlines.
What about no Christmas tree? Big problem.
I hope you never keep the security footage as well.
How we want to sell Christmas packages with no Christmas?
The thief Christmas.
What? I hope they never Grinch.
It is the Grinch.
Make him look dangerous, but Christmassy. Okay, posting now.
We need the eye in the sky.
Okay, guys, prompter is loaded.
Ready to go live.
In 3, 2, 1.
Christmas has been stolen by none other than the Grinch.
Eyewitnesses saw him struggling, carrying all that Christmas decorations. He couldn't have got.
Excuse me, Paul. I'm being told we have a sighting of this green menace in our backyard.
Ha, we got him green-handed.
At GBM, not even the Grinch could cancel Christmas.
This past year, we have enjoyed creating moments to bring you and your families together. And this holiday season, we wish you and your families even more togetherness, with moments filled with love, laughter, and joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas and much success in the new year from all of us here at GBM.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. We have an interesting and exciting segment for you right now. April, is white Relleno a tradition for you all any time of the year? Do you know people that...
I know that people do Relleno for Christmas.
For Christmas.
I know that that's something, but so I've never actually indulged in white Relleno before. So I know that in the north, things like black Relleno and so forth is definitely part of like the Christmas meal, right? So you can definitely serve Relleno.
Well, we're gonna take a quick look at how to make white Relleno with Fat Daddies. And they were actually the company, the restaurant that did or made our ham and turkey for our Christmas cooking segment last week. You saw that beautiful brown turkey. Man, that wonderful ham. They did that, right? And so they're amazing with foods. And so we did a feature with them where they made white Relleno. And that feature was led by none other than Sabrina. So we're going to head over to that feature now. Here's white Relleno making with Fat Daddies.
Around the Christmas holidays, the food of choice is rice and beans, chicken, salad, and even that ham on the side. But in many other cultures, the traditional meal of choice isn't that. We found out that white Relleno also takes the menu. And so we went searching in Belize City to find that location and restaurant that serves it hot and ready. And we found Fat Daddies Smokehouse to be that location.
It is a business that came about entirely by accident. In terms of, it's been organic. It's something we never planned, we never thought about doing. I grew up in a restaurant business in my mom's business in San Ignacio, a restaurant that has been in existence for 30 years. It's called Irva's Restaurant. My mom has since retired. My elder brother now owns a restaurant, but I grew up in that. I actually met my wife there. She was an employee for a short while and we started dating, and that's how we ended up. We've been together for almost 28 years now. Originally at this location we had an auto parts store, which was Belize Auto Zone, and we also had Black Pearl Harley Davidson. We're most famous for having the Harley Davidson dealership here than everything else. Even now some people call us when they want to order food. I say, is this Harley Davidson? So, but we didn't expect the pandemic to last as long as it did. And during that time, AutoZone started to disappear. And so as that disappeared, the barbecue business kept growing and we had more clients every week. So we decided to add, we moved on from Saturday, we added Friday as well. And it just kept growing and growing. And during that time, as AutoZone disappeared, we moved from the sidewalk and we started serving from inside of the building, from what used to be the customer walk-up area for the auto parts store. We decided at the latter part of last year that we would put in the investment and open a nicer area, something with a bit of seating, because we did have customers that would walk in. We were known only for takeout, but a lot of our customers would sit on the steps leading up to the business and sit and eat, they would eat their barbecue or a bowl of soup, because in addition to barbecue, we started adding soups as well. We're still at this very same property. We're just no longer in the main building. We set up shop just to the right in the yard, but now we have, albeit a small seating area, but enough that for now it suffices for our customers, those who want to sit and eat. It's still mainly takeout, but we've started planning, looking to the future. One of our big sellers is a big bone pork chop. I think we're one of the few, if probably the only establishment that offers big bone in the city. We've also added steaks. All our steaks are running W aged black Angus steaks. We do 4 different cuts: 7-bone, T-bone, porterhouse, and ribeyes. For us in our household, many of the items that we carry on our menu are things that we do at home. And we sit and say, well, let's try this. We think this might be popular. And white Relleno is one of those things that my wife would always make at home. And so we decided, we're coming into the food business, and there are many people that are in this very same industry. But we've always tried to add something different, a little different flair, and that's when we initially started adding the white Relleno.
I'm here inside Fat Daddy's kitchen, and I'm going to be watching white Relleno be prepared for the first time. This meal is going to be on the menu today, so please follow along. I'm joined this morning by Yvette, and she is preparing the meat, the chicken, yes? And as I learned, it has to be roasted for white Relleno, yes?
Yep.
All right, let's talk about this process. Is there specific seasonings that are used for white Relleno?
Not really. It's just basic seasoning that I guess everybody has in their kitchen, right?
Okay. So what do we use for the seasoning? How do we prepare the chicken?
So these are the ingredients that what we want to add.
So I see onion powder, garlic powder, complete seasoning, oregano.
Yep.
We have our
Chicken
consomme.
And
what is this?
the yellow.
Yellow coloring. Oh, that's where the white concept came from, I guess.
And it gives a little taste to it, even if you don't believe it. It's not just the color, but it has.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
Makes a difference.
So I was told that this happens very quickly, as most soups do.
Yep.
All right. So you begin with.
Yeah, season the chicken.
Alrighty.
And I don't have one recipe, so I just.
You have no
eyeball it.
measurements. You allow the ancestors to tell you when to stop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like most of us. And the best chefs. Now, if we were making regular black dinner or Relleno, as we know, we wouldn't be using the yellow coloring.
No.
Instead, we would use the
Black Recado.
The black Recado, which a lot of people recognize in black dinner or.
That's what makes black dinner and
Yes.
chimole when they use.
Yes.
Yeah. So there we go.
So what else are we doing now?
All right. So now we are put it in the pot.
Okay. This one?
Yes, that one. Need
So
my
get the pot going. Oh, nothing cooked?
Nothing.
It's not even on. I'm getting pot already.
We are put it in there and we are start to boil it. We are boil it, and then I guess everybody just do it different, right? But this is the way how I usually do my one, because they have a lot of people that they
roast it. I heard
they roast it first, but I want my soup have all the flavor, so when you eat it, you taste everything in there.
Okay.
I learned this, like how I say, with my mother-in-law, that she teach me for do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, add water. Here we go.
Guys, look at that already. We can already see what the white
And
would be.
what I will add to this, meanwhile this boils, because what I want to do that to make it boil, and I want to take it out and then roast it, and then dash it back in the pot. I will add the thick cilantro, thick cilantro leaf. I don't like to cut it because for some reason when you cut it with a knife, it doesn't give flavor. So when you break it, it makes a difference. Like, so
I love the smell of cilantro.
Yes.
It just adds to every meal, especially in beans.
Yes.
Is this one of your favorite types of soup? Do you prefer white Relleno over black? Which do
white
you?
any day.
Ah.
Any day, any day. And we'll put some garlic in there one
Aside
time.
from the garlic powder.
Yes.
Okay.
Garlic always have to be in the food to make it nice. And some cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yes. Make that boil, and then what we can do with the rest of the vegetables, we can saute it. Oh, you can't miss. They have lovely
Pepper.
pepper.
Because we love a spicy soup over here, guys. That's a lot of pepper too. Whew. That's perfect for flu season.
it's for flavoring.
Yes.
All right then. So we
So that's about it right there. You just allow it to boil.
Make it boil, and then meanwhile the boil, because there's some cook fast. We can let it make it boil. We can saute the vegetables now.
Okay.
We have to add this to the soup as well, the spice seed.
Spice seed.
Yep, have to.
What is it about the spice seed? What does it do to the soup?
Just make soup good.
Just adds the flavor that it needs. Is there an amount of spice seed that you should add?
I don't. I guess this is enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I have tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, and definitely garlic too. So.
And as you mentioned, this is only to soften the veg. We're not going to be cooking it down.
No, because we want throw this in the soup.
Okay.
And that's going to make it even nicer. Okay. There you go. And
garlic. We can't forget the rest of the garlic.
Have to. So I must have.
Well, it already smells really good. I could tell you that. So because of the season and knowing that most people, well, some people will be asking for white Relleno, will you be adding it more to the menu for the rest of the month?
Definitely.
Okay.
Why not? It's a good soup right now with the rainy season.
Yes.
Everybody wants soup. We have the fresh oregano too. That I like to use this thick leaf oregano.
Versus the one that you'd get already
The
chopped
dry
and dried and bottled.
I like this one. It adds.
All right, we have a bubbling pot as yet.
There you go.
Look at that. Oh my goodness, it smells so, so good. And you can see that the chicken is looking like it's starting to cook a bit. You know, I'm really excited about trying white Relleno. I'm such a big fan of soups in general. And I absolutely love black dinner, chimole, Relleno, whatever we want to call it. I love it all. And to see this version, I think is going to be a treat. All right, so after about 30 minutes of boiling the chicken to ensure that it's cooked, we'll now take it out of the pot, add it to a baking tray, and roast. This will be, I'd say, a short time span, but this is essential in making white Relleno, I was told. And so we are transitioning transferring the chicken from the pot to the pan. And Miss Yvette, is there a sign that you look for to know that it's time to take it out because the boiling process is complete?
You can see it from there, see?
Okay.
The leg starts to open.
Okay.
The meat is soft, so we don't want to get it too soft that it will break apart. So
it certainly looks very well seasoned, and we can see the yellow coloring from the seasoning as well. So the rest of this process happens pretty quickly, right? Because after the roasting, we're just adding the sauteed veg into
the soup,
the actual broth with potatoes and anything else like the eggs as well. Oh, I see you're taking out the pepper too.
yes, I will take it out because I don't want to burst in there. I'll just put it in here to get roasted to the bottom because this doesn't has it to the top, so I have to put it down here. Because usually I have some soap that have it to the top, so you can just use the inside.
Okay.
Or you can bake it, but it takes longer. So I'm just gonna put it there for a faster process. Now it's time to add the potatoes in here.
Can't have soup without potatoes, guys.
Can't. There you go. Slowly. And then we add all of this niceness in here. And then we'll add a little bit more of water so we have enough soup.
At this point, the broth is almost getting thick where it's filled with so much seasoning and I guess flavor from the actual chicken too.
There you go. And we'll add the rest of the culantro. There you go. We'll break it again. And then we'll add the eggs and the meatballs.
And again, if you know, eggs are one of the staples of chimole, black dinner. We expect eggs to be in it.
You can add as much as you want.
In this case, it will also be in the white Relleno.
And we're gonna put the meatballs. We have them ready, so we'll add them in there. Yep. Starting to come together now.
It looks so good.
Here. I can put all of this if it's up to me. I just love olives.
Okay.
So we'll add it in.
And I've never heard of olives in soup, so this is new for me.
There you go. So let's check the chicken. I think it's ready. We'll take it out because I flipped it already.
Wow.
So
that was quick.
It is. Look.
It looks good too.
Perfect color there.
So this is for coloring. This is to crisp the chicken as well, yes?
Yeah. Now we're gonna put it in the pot and just give it the final bubble here. Couple more minutes to go. And when the potatoes are done, then that's it.
Then it's done.
finished. Yeah. There you go. Here you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. White Relleno. With a side of corn
tortillas.
Oh wow.
The famous white Relleno.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I've never had white Relleno before, as I mentioned.
It's your first time. It's guaranteed not to be your last.
Well, I will definitely agree to that. And we try it. You guys will have to literally chase me away from Fat Daddy's after this. This is amazing. I can really, my mouth is watering. I'm sorry, I have to swallow now. It's so good. All the flavors coming together. I can definitely taste the oregano, the cilantro, and even the culantro as well, which is so important here. I can see that the color indeed is so prominent that it changed even the egg to that almost a yellow color here. And the olives, I'm actually very interested to try the olives. I've never had olives in soup.
It's the absolute best.
Yes.
You will love it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. This is fantastic. But I have to try it with the, I mean, you can't do your soup without the corn tortilla, yes? Do you have a type of way that you fold your corn tortilla?
I roll.
You roll?
I roll.
All right, I'll do the roll. And then you do the tuck and na?
Tuck and dunk.
All right. Okay, so let's go tuck. Guys, look at that. Look at all that color. Oh, gosh. I wish I could make you guys try it. The only way you can, though, is if you stop here. This is so good.
All right, so now I need Relleno.
100%. I love the process that
Yes.
that is engaged in to make the Relleno. From the moment she starts seasoning that chicken, I said to myself, yeah, this one rich. And then when the chicken was finished boiling, and you see how rich this season and yellow that come out, I said, man, whenever I done that and bake it and all. But what I really think added to the flavor was those mixed veg that was sauteed and then thrown into the soup. Ooh, that must be nice. I've never had it just like you. And
I would have
to
want
try.
Sab have to make it for we now that
Yes.
she know how to do it.
Yeah.
But I think I was more interested in the fact that you know how we all use red Ricardo for the stew chicken and so forth. And when we know black Ricardo is for Relleno Negro, but I mean now you know white Ricardo exists for white Relleno.
Yeah, and white, I mean, yellow.
White is relative, right?
Yellow Relleno, white Relleno, but Relleno.
Relleno nonetheless. It looked very delicious. So let us know in the comment section below what other foods you guys normally make during the Christmas season. But what we want to do right now is take a quick break and we'll be back with more Open Your Eyes. Don't go away.
Is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited, we continue to serve you.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
This year, Belize showed what it's made of. At the ballot box, decisions that set the tone for the next 5 years. The 2025-2026 national budget, launched by Prime Minister John Relleno, emphasized infrastructure investments and forecasted strong GDP growth, though critics pointed out the lack of focus on social services. This was the year Belize charted new horizons, from bold economic strategies to public concerns about citizen security. 2025 reshaped our nation. Join us December 31st on Greater Belize Media at 8:30 p.m. for News 5's 2025 highlights, Stories That Matter, a dynamic year in review special that captures the milestones that made this year unforgettable.
Season's greetings from the Social Security Board. As the festive season fills our hearts with warmth and joy, we extend our heartfelt thanks to you, our valued customers, for your continued trust and support throughout the year. 2025 has been a year of growth and innovation. As part of our ongoing journey to modernize and deliver smarter, more sustainable services, we introduced new My Social Security upgrades designed to make access easier, faster, and more convenient. Looking ahead to 2026, we remain committed to being a dynamic, progressive, and sustainable organization, embracing technology to enhance customer experience and operational efficiency. This Christmas, we celebrate the families, workers, and retirees who inspire all that we do. From all of us at the Social Security Board, may your holidays be filled with love, laughter, and hope for the year ahead.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes, and we are joined by none other than Dr. Dion Chamberlain, and she's the lead consultant of Chamberlain Consulting. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And we are jumping into a conversation that is normally what's buzzing around this time of the year, all about life challenges and changes in your health, your relationships. Perhaps you want to save some money, you know, so we're going to be diving into those topics this morning. And of course, Dr. Dion is here with us to kind of like help us to, I want to say, navigate through these topics. I don't know. I think that we make resolutions. I don't really make resolutions. I make promises to myself. And I think I try to be as relatable to those as possible, and realistic too, because I know myself now more so than when I was 20 years younger, 10 years younger. Now I think my focus is on just being like a good human being.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
like
love
I
it.
can't do anything else about the other stuff, but I can be a good person and I can choose to be a good person.
Like you, I gave up on resolutions about 5 or 6 years ago, and I started to use a word that I could use that could guide me, that was relatable, like you mentioned. Many like you, I love what you said about the fact that you're through the years that have passed, that you have shifted and changed, and that is a reality. Our needs, our desires, our hopes, our plans shift completely, and they should be unique to you. I'm going to use Paul as an example today. Paul has a beautiful young baby. I'm sure that his priorities, his focus, his direction, the dreams he had for himself were different prior to his baby girl. But now his priority is to stay healthy, and healthy means that you drive slower, you drink less, you eat better, because guess what? You need to arrive at home every night. It even shifts your interactions with people, because people are so hot-headed nowadays. You don't want to get anybody upset to the point that they'll do you harm. So you even bait your conversations and the things that you say or do. So going back to what I do for personally is I choose that word. Right now, I'm still struggling between deliberate and intentional. And if I choose those words, it hits every part of my life. It hits my weight loss goals, because I have to be deliberate to lose, or intentional to monitor what goes into my mouth. If it has to do with my relationship with my sons, I have to be deliberate, because I see so many parents lose their children because of what they say. We think that anything that comes to our head belongs to that child's heirs, and all it does is that it ruins relationships. So every day I have to say, do I want to be right, or do I want to have a relationship with these boys that they will visit me when I'm old, that they'll be at my hospital bed if I'm in trouble, and that they will be there for me. So I know that I have to be deliberate or intentional, which is why I'm still toying with the words, you know? And in every aspect of my life, whether it be my health, my priorities, my goals, the opportunities that I want, I believe that the word will choose me in the end, by the way. I just have them in my head. They chose me, I didn't choose them. I mean, last year it was something different, the year before it was something different. Every year it chooses, and I believe that we have to remember that resolutions means to resolve. And you don't want to get rid of anything. You want to grow. You want to enhance.
I like what you said about me changing my priorities, or establishing priorities. I'm especially using the driving slow example, because I drove up from Belmopan yesterday, and I drove down to Belmopan on Wednesday, and I was driving slower than normal. And before, I would, like, if I drove slow, I think, man, people probably think I just slow up on this road and I just hold up traffic. Now I could care less. Like, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't matter to me, because I understand this priceless treasure that I have to secure and ensure that we all get home safely, right? But when it comes to the word that you choose for the year, is there a way where you take that word and perhaps establish actionable steps, let's say in your health, so it's deliberate? Do you then go a step farther and say, all right, so how do I deliberately lose 30 pounds? Or is it that in your weight loss process, you're just deliberate as you approach exercise, for example?
I think I also want to add to that, Paul, because I feel like the words deliberate and intentional, like you could be intentional in trying to go into your weight loss journey. I can't speak for other people, but I can speak for myself. I will pay for the gym membership. I will probably go a few times, but let's say my job gets in the way, and then it kind of like stops that process of me kind of achieving that 21-day, so that 21-day goal of making it a habit. Once that break comes in, that's it. I don't go back, and I don't have the motivation to continue, and that in itself already kind of hampers the process as to what happened, and then I kind of just give up, right? And it just goes downhill from there.
And that's just one example.
Well, being deliberate or intentional, Paul mentioned it was a health goal, right? Is weight loss a health goal? It is a means to becoming healthy, maybe. But health has to do with, you mentioned it earlier, your emotions, your spirituality, your choices that you make. And so the reality is that what I've been teaching and speaking about most is we have to become in love with ourselves. Think about it. If you love you, are you gonna not use that gym membership? The thing about it is that you talk about my job gets in the way and all of that. It starts to sadden me because I used to be there when my job got in the way. When we are on our last call, on that deathbed lying down, none of us will say, I wish I had finished that report. I so wish I had done that last thing. You, I mean, as an archaeologist, I wish I had, done that. You'll be there hoping and, yes, sorry, maybe not. But I'm sure that you will be having in some of those relationships. I wish I'd spoken to my grandmother. I wish I had, resolved this issue with somebody, whatever it is. The reality is that, yes, because that's your aspiration and your goal to climb all of these amazing ruins and things throughout there. So then you would miss that. But we have to start becoming in touch with ourselves for us to really determine the type of future that we want for us. Remember that your opportunities and your success and your happiness is not by chance, it's by choice. And when you are deliberate in making choices for you, yes, you'll stray. Yes, you won't make it all the time because we're not perfect. But you've got to just, if my words remain as deliberate or intentional, is to go back and say, did what I do just now go further away from where I want to be? Trust me, the eating that I did at Christmas took me so far away.
Me too. Don't feel no way. Listen,
I think all of us are sitting on that.
I stopped caring after day one. I stopped caring after day one.
Well, it's not about not caring. It's about, you know what? Say that I will intentionally give myself the reason and the joy of tasting everything. That thing.
That's the one thing I won't regret on my deathbed, making sure that I had amazing food.
Exactly. So or saying, oh my God, for the health. But at the end of the day, we all know that we have to practice some level of restraint as human beings. And in being intentional, Paul is talking about that beautiful baby in the back of the car right now. But trust me, like you said, our priorities shift and change. In 30 years, it will be that grandbaby that will be in that back of that car. I know you don't want to hear your daughters with anybody, but that's not the point. But the reality is that our priorities do shift. So in terms of whether it be young or old or in between or whatever, the reality of choosing you and placing you as an intention is the most important thing that you can do for yourself.
And I think that could speak or apply to any season in your life, any reality that shifts or any reality that changes, because within 6 months you could receive a health diagnosis that completely throws your resolution off track, right? And you have to shift focus and shift priority. But I find that a lot of people talk about change and resolution and plans during the new year. It's like prime season to talk about all of it. How do we go about maintaining that momentum throughout the course of the year? When you're halfway during the year and, like April says, a lot happens and the momentum shifts or the excitement dies down.
And that's why you have to create push and pull in your life. In any change that needs to occur, you have to have awareness of the need for change. What do I need to do differently? What is causing me not to be who I want to be? Then you've got to create that desire for yourself. The desire that what I want is so important to me that I will make it happen. And trust me, nothing is has more resolve than a made-up mind of a human being. When we say we will do something, trust me, we get it done. Now if we're on the fence going, I don't know if I should or if I could really make that, or I don't know if I really go to the gym, or if I don't know if I really do that, that is where we start putting in these limiting beliefs that affect us, right? Knowledge of doing it is often hard. And that's why it's important, whether you're young, old, in between, find a mentor, find a friend, find somebody who aligns with you. It could be your spouse, anybody, but you've got to do that. And then, of course, the ability, and then constantly the reinforcement, forgiving yourself when you screw up. And vision boards help a lot. Vision boards, if you know what your destination is, you'll start walking towards it. Every company does a strategic plan. Just like how it's resolution season, it's now strategic plan season, Paul. Or evaluation of the strategic plan. Or the monitoring and evaluation period for our projects. We do it in business, we do it in NGOs, we do it in... Why don't we do it for our lives? That vision board is absolutely essential for you to know what will the end of this year look like. Financially, spiritually, relationships, discipline, health, all the areas that matter to you. Because all of us are different. Some things don't matter and some things matter.
How do we get past a particular point? Because I think I struggle a lot with purpose, and I struggle a lot with trying to forgive myself when I make mistakes. Definitely one of those things that I have to work on. But I find that people are navigating their lives particularly for economy purposes, right? We're all just trying to make sure that we pay rent and keep the lights on, and that has become the goal. From my observation, I could be wrong.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that we have to start realizing that people do for themselves what is important for them at that time.
That's true.
And if finances is important, and I believe that we should go through life without judgments. If my purpose, I remember when my purpose was just to have enough money to go to Hard Rock and Legends and party and have fun. And you want to know what? It was a beautiful season in my life, and it served its purpose. Because
and you were successful in that purpose.
Yes, I am. Yes. I mean, like, you know, the owners of both places knew that I had arrived, and I was there. And I don't believe that we should judge where people are in their lives. It is your life. You choose the path you need. You create the surround that you need. But we should also be our brother's keeper and be there for when people are falling off and not going in the right direction. Because at one point somebody had to tell me, you know, partying is enough. Because I don't believe in work-life balance that people have, but I believe in work-life blend. And blend requires that you take those same topics that you all had, which is your spirituality, your health, your relationships, all of that. And you just need to create a wheel that you can roll on. If you're having too much fun and your goals are not being fulfilled, then you know you need to work on something there. It really requires that you create that awareness. But let's not judge our young people who want to bling and look good and whatever, because I had that moment as well. I mean, people are only now telling me how proud they are of me now that I'm old and I've given up on all that. But I had my opportunity to do that, you know what I mean? So I think that we have to give people opportunities to grow, to scale up, just like businesses, and have fun and do all of that. Now what we have to talk to them about is, will that detract or hold you back from achieving what you want within the time frame that you want to achieve it?
So since you mentioned that, perhaps you could take a step back and go to this whole vision board concept, because for me, I think a vision is way more, for me, practical and applicable than a New Year resolution, because in my mind, a vision speaks to something more long-term, right? Short-term, medium-term, long-term. When my wife and I, when we got married, one of the first things we did after we came back from our honeymoon is we made a vision board, right? And so now we've been married for about 2 years. Sorry.
Have you looked at it?
And so we look back at it. We kind of threw it aside, you know. I won't lie, we had it up on the wall and then we had to make space for something else and then we threw it aside. But we pulled it during Christmas cleaning. We pulled it back and we looked at it and we said, finance, oh, look at that, we're doing so good with finance. We looked at health, we said, oh, we started the gym this year and we're doing better with health. Relationship, and things started to fall in place and I realized, wait.
And so I love that, Paul.
How do you go about establishing a vision board?
I love what you said just now, because people will think because you put it in the cupboard, it's a bad thing. It's just like strategic plans. Once a strategic plan is finished being typed up and written and we approve it, you talk to the staff about it, they know their role, you create the action plan and the KPIs and whatever that go with it. And hardly anybody looks at the strategic plan until it's time to review it. However, because you worked on it, it's etched in your brain. There is nothing more powerful than the human mind, and there is nothing more powerful than the human mind that writes or puts something down. The minute you etch it, not speak it, because speaking
it's like magically,
it magically implants itself. And this is psychology. And that is how our brain works. And that's why I love when April mentioned the 21 days. 21 days to change or break a habit, 6 months to create an addiction. If you mess up within the 21 days, it's not that you're like, oh my God, I didn't go to the gym and I wasted. Start again. Or start in a way that's practical for you. Maybe you're not a gym girl. Maybe you don't want to get dressed up in the day. But guess what? Maybe you could buy a little treadmill. Maybe you could start walking or create a little walking schedule with your friends. We have to realize that I think the word is there's many ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
So guess what? That's what I've started to do. And that's how I forgive myself easier. I'm supposed to do something. I forgot. I didn't do it. It slipped my mind. It wasn't in my conscious. I do it in a simpler way. So say, for instance, I was supposed to write a proposal that needed to go out today. I then send a letter to the proposal person or a text. It's on my mind. I haven't gotten it finished yet, but I will get it to you within whatever, it's a new time period. I don't just say, well, I give up because I didn't get it done, you know? So it's the vision board is important for you to know your time frame. Yes, we get angry at ourselves for not meeting time frames and we give up. But that's not the point. It's not about giving up. It's about getting back and saying, okay, let me extend a little further. Let me move that a little further. I wanted to have my house built by the time I was 25. It finished at 25.8. But it wasn't my fault. The contractor took a long time. I couldn't get some of the financing I needed. The reality is that we have to realize that it is not the end. But what we do when somebody says that they started the gym and didn't finish, you don't waste our time. You may know that about you. So what do? We reinforce your limiting belief rather than say, come on, you know you could do it. Find a different way to get it done. It doesn't have to be that way. Let's try again. You know what I mean?
So
family support, community support, that's also a way that we're able to manage.
Exactly.
All I want for Christmas is a desk calendar. Just putting that out there. I know Christmas not gone.
With the last couple of minutes we have, because April used a couple to talk about her desire for a calendar, right? But how do we go into 2025 with the last couple of minutes? What's your best advice on how we go into 2025, removing the limits off our minds and off of our lives to have perhaps the best year yet where limits are concerned?
The first thing, I really like the fact that you mentioned the vision board. And you've inspired me to do a new one because I've looked at mine and mine is pretty much getting to the where that I want. That. Yeah, and that's another thing you have to redo and you have to redo. So for anybody who's interested in doing a vision board, Google it. There are many ways to get it done, and it's really simple. Simple foamy board, cutting up paper, putting your stickers. Yes, because visualizing it, doing it as a couple if you're a couple, incorporating that person into your life, into it in the future, so that they know where you are headed. But one of the most important things I really believe is the affirmation, starting to talk to yourself and telling yourself who you are, what you want, and getting rid of the naysayer. If you want to get rid of anything in your life, if you want to lose any weight this year, get rid of the negative people. Get rid of the baggage. Get rid of your past and the things that brought you down. Delete those terrible emails, those texts that we go back on and look at and say, oh my God, I can't believe they treated me that way. Get rid of the garbage, the junk in your life. And that could be people, whether it be friends who you think are friends, family members who weigh you down. Don't get rid of them. I mean, you have to see them at parties and whatever. But the point is, limit yourself to the negativity. Start believing in yourself. And once you start believing in yourself, allow that word to come to you. Design and determine where you want to be, not where others will tell you cannot go. And if you fall off your horse, dust yourself off, forgive yourself. I believe that we fail our way to the top, and you will fail yourself to success. And like I said, get rid of the limiting beliefs. Tell yourself who you are, how amazing you are. The fact that you're on this earth today means that you're special. And so I want for all of you to just remember that. Create that future. Design what you see, where you want to be. And if you're in a confused state and it's not about age, don't say because I'm young or because I'm whatever. All of us go through confusion. But forgiveness is key. Moving forward deliberately with intention, where you see yourself, where you want to be, and then reaffirming that. Growth is a must. Growth has to be a constant. Misery is optional. You decide. Will you choose it?
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Chamberlain. You've added so much value to our lives and that of our viewers this morning, and we appreciate it so much. Season's greetings. Happy New Year's to you and your entire family.
And thank you guys. You all have directed me. My word is intentional for the 2026.
I love that.
Oh, yes. Good
All
job.
right. All right, so with that, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to see how Johnny Mars and Mars Production are ringing in the new year with an NYE bash.
Boss, you really not supposed to smoke that in, you know. This is public transport and that smoke is dangerous for we.
Miss, this is my car now. I could smoke in there if I want.
And I could choose not to sit down in a smoke. Second-hand smoke kill the same way like a cigarette in your hand.
You want to get out? Well, be my guest.
Look, she right, man. The smell stain of the whole car plus palm my clothes. And my be a bigger asthma.
Never think about it like that. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay, as long as I don't do it again.
Secondhand smoke harms everyone. Keep our public transportation, schools, places of work, and all public spaces free from smoke and vape.
This Christmas is extra special for us at BB Insurance because it's our first. You welcomed us into your lives, and we couldn't be more grateful. Your trust means everything. From all of us at BB Insurance, thank you for being a part of our journey. Here's to many more holidays together. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home when the day is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through this season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data's flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
We at Fulltech Systems understand that technology isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. At home, smart devices and AI are revolutionizing daily life. In education, tech is making learning more interactive and accessible for students and educators alike. For businesses and government, it's driving innovation, streamlining operations, and unlocking growth, leveraging tech for better services, infrastructure, and security. At Fulltech Systems, we help you thrive with cutting-edge solutions, partnering with leaders like Dell, HP, Microsoft, APC, Fortinet, Cisco, and Tomy Inc. We deliver the right products for your needs, whether it's boosting efficiency, improving customer engagement, or scaling operations. Connect with us and let's drive innovation together. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you come for the price, but stay for the service.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
Thank you for staying tuned and welcome back. If you're looking for the perfect outing on New Year's Eve night, then we might just have the best option for you.
Might?
We have, well, certainly,
okay.
right? Well, we have to hear about it first. Okay. We have joining us on set Johnny Mars from Mars Production, as well as Miss Shauna Arnold, the marketing executive at Fort George Hotel and Spa. Gentlemen, lady, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. It's a pleasure having both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for having us. Problem. We're stuck between Christmas and New Year's, right?
That weird limbo season.
And we need an avenue to get out of this weird season, and you all are bringing the perfect event to do just that, to usher us into the New Year's.
Correct.
Let's talk about it, John. Let's start with you.
Okay, so it's the first of many to come. It's the Black and Gold annual. It's going to be the Black and Gold annual New Year's Eve party. It's being held this year at the Lord Ashcroft Center, that's adjacent from the Fort George Hotel and Spa. It's a brand new center. It's very beautiful, elegant, ready to welcome everybody that's going to come on New Year's Eve to bring in the new year.
So the theme is black and gold, right? So I'm assuming it's classy, it's pink is up, sort of a very champagne inspired. What are we supposed to be expecting when it comes to this theme?
A well put together event.
Okay.
Something that you can feel comfortable dressing up. If you can feel comfortable coming to know that you're going to enjoy, you're going to come and meet nice, decent, going people that want to have a great time, no kind of bad energy, people that just want to bring in the new year positive. We encourage people to come in group. We have groups of group packaging, couple packaging, single package, so we're telling people that it's going to be an event that you are comfortable dressing up. It's an event. New Year's Eve is something that you always want to begin on the right year, right? We always say, new year, new me, begin with something positive. And that way we can say, come on over to the Fort George and the Lord Ashcroft Center and come dressed up, come ready to bring in the new year on the correct foot, properly dressed.
Suit and tie, gown.
Suit, tie. I don't know, really not suit and tie.
but it's to look nice.
Yes.
To look nice, right?
Dress nicely. Come out and you feel comfortable. The room is fully air conditioned. The room will be dressed extremely well. You know, I mean, we at Mars, we take pride in our entrance. We take pride in our venue.
You know, John, you're stepping it up this year because you're partnering with one of the most prestigious brands in Belize City. So it looks like the new year is going to be a banger for you. But I want to go over to Fort George to talk a bit about, for you all, what made this collaboration make sense.
So historically, we've always had a New Year's Eve party that we can brag about, right? People look forward to going to that, cater to that mature, sophisticated crowd. I mean, we would have our New Year's Eve party starting at 9, going all the way through to 5 a.m. where people can stop in at Le Petit and get breakfast. You know, we'd have a band, we'd have all of that. And I think that's what we wanted to do this year with the new Lord Ashcroft Center. So we won't have a band this year. This year we will have Rory Stone Love, but we will hopefully still have that music that caters to that mature crowd. Like John said, it's really where you can dress up, come nice in a safe environment and really have a good time.
Yeah, tell us about the DJ, John.
So Rory Stone Love is, his nickname is the Immortal One. Reason why he has been around for years.
Okay.
So the Stone Love brand is basically around 55 years of existence, and Rory Stone Love is one of the original guys from the sound system, right? He is so well known around the world. I'm pretty sure majority of Belizeans know who he is. He will be landing in country tomorrow.
Nice.
So we're not taking any chances of him not attending this event. So he will be here from tomorrow. But he's a very versatile DJ, right? Most people come and say, okay, he's more known for reggae music. Yes, he's more known for reggae music, but as a seasoned DJ, you are known to, you know how to bring a crowd from ground up to up and bring them back down, bring them back up. A DJ is skilled in that way, and if you have that experience, you're known. All right, let's vision the crowd. Let's see what crowd we have, and we play for that crowd. Any seasoned DJ knows that we have to scan our crowd, know what kind of people we have here. Let's see, okay, this music will resonate more with this crowd. Let's move this way, right? And we pair it with 2 other local DJs who are seasoned. They come from under the Mars production wing. They're DJ Cass, very seasoned DJ. He knows to play everything. And like I'm telling people, it's more, you'll have a little bit of everything. We won't miss the band because we'll have the live band song in that place. We'll have the whole venue. It's gonna be just a magnificent event. I guarantee everybody that's gonna be there is going to really enjoy themselves and say, okay, can I buy my ticket for next year one time?
Yeah, and you have the Mars production touch, which is a unique touch when it comes to events here in Belize. Nowhere else you get that touch, right?
Let's talk about, I mean, you said their packages, right? Let's talk about prices
and what it can
they are receiving with this package.
Sure. So like John mentioned, we have different ticket packaging. We have the individual tickets that go for $100. We also have the couple packages. We know that people are going to be out celebrating as a couple with their partners. So with that, we have the couple packaging as well. And we also have cocktail tables. We have cocktail tables that seat 4. This comes with a bottle of your choice and also a food platter as well. So you have that, and you could purchase tickets in that ticket packaging. And lastly, we have the 8-seater packaging. So it might be you and a group of friends that also want to get an entire 8-seater. We have that available for you. That comes with 2 bottles and also a larger food platter as well.
Are there limited tickets?
Per ticket packaging?
Yeah.
Yes, so we do have specific amount of tickets per package. So we are advising people to get their tickets early. I know a lot of people have been asking, can we get tickets at the door? You can, but we do encourage people to get it early because we do have a certain limit on tickets as well.
Where can they get these tickets?
So you can purchase tickets 2 places. You could purchase them at Fort George Hotel and Spa, but you could also purchase them on Quick Pass as well, which makes it a lot easier.
Inside, when it comes to food and drinks, are we looking at that for the event as well?
Correct. We'll also have food and drinks. So in addition to those food platters that I mentioned, we'll also have food and drinks on sale. In terms of drinks, we'll have bottle service as well as by the glass as well. So there are different options that people can have. We're having food, rice and beans, cold foot soup that people might want at 3 o'clock. But we're also having finger foods that people can choose from. They can delve into as they're going through the night as well.
I loved it. She had me at cold foot soup,
Right?
right?
Just for the cold food soup.
Just for cold foot soup.
Perfect.
And doors open at
9
p.m.
9 and straight to 5 a.m.
to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. this year. Yes.
So we're also telling people, come out, bring your friends, bring your family. It's an event that will have seating around.
Yes.
You have different tiers, right? So we have the cocktail table that will come with the cocktail table. We have the banquet table that you can sit around. You can, if you want to more be seated, but we'll have chairs around.
And other tables as well.
Individual people.
Yeah, so if you
the heels hurt your foot.
Exactly.
Come back,
Correct.
For all the dancing or do something,
you need that leave break.
Yeah. Come back, It's an event that I promise people would love. Yeah. Again, like I said, we take pride in our decorating of our ballroom, of our entrances. We'll have our team entrance at the front. You can take your pictures. You can get the
like a
pictures.
red carpet event.
Without the red carpet,
it's an exceptionally beautiful venue.
The venue is very pretty, and when we finish with that venue, it will be.
I can only imagine if that just for a city venue or a show.
I'll tell you this: I bought over 1,000 balloons. That's the level that we're gonna go.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we doing balloon drops this year?
We're not doing balloon drops. We're doing champagne toast, of course. We do have a champagne toast at midnight. We'll have our own style of fireworks display at 12 because we can't do fireworks inside. We got to make sure we got to be innovative with it, but we're going to do something that we're going to celebrate the fireworks without being outside. We're going to be indoors. So if it rains, we're indoors. Air conditioned, fully cool.
They've thought of everything.
Yeah, we have to cover all bases.
It's so people can feel comfortable but have a good time at the same time. That's really what we want.
We are sold, right? And I hope that our viewers are sold as well. So. Excellent event and amazing initiative, and
thank you guys.
We look forward to see how it turns out. Thank
One
you
more
so
time
much.
for our viewers where they can purchase tickets.
So they can purchase tickets at the Fort George front desk. They can also purchase ticket on the Quick Pass app as well. For the cocktail tables and the 8-seater, they can purchase that at the front desk where they'd give their name and the bottle type that they'd like as well. So we have all of that ready and set out for when they get there.
You can also call 223-3333.
Yes.
And 622-9754. So 223-3333.
Okay.
And 622-9754 for any more information.
Right.
I'll be around trying to get ticket delivered to people. People are calling. People, you can WhatsApp.
John will personally deliver the tickets for you. That's what he's saying.
If it's an 8-seater.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for joining us
this morning.
Thank
you for having us.
Thank you guys for having us.
We are going to take a quick break, and we're going to be sticking with the New Year's Eve theme with Sass Belize. She's going to be dressing us up for this, probably the same occasion right here.
Who knows?
Who knows? We'll be right back.
#1 store. Get fantastic discounts, massive deals, falling prices, and more. From A to Z, we've got what you need for all your building, hardware, and construction guaranteed. High quality appliance, paints, plumbings, tiles, electrical, sinks, and faucets in a variety of styles. Benny's Hardware, the best place to be, with brand names like Delta, Sankey, and Milwaukee. Need to freshen up your home? We have paints galore. BH, Texturelight, and Benjamin Moore. Hammers, grinders, saws. In tools, we've got the best. Power drills and wrenches to ace any test. With Benny's on your side, you will surely succeed. From home goods to gym equipment, we've got everything you need. Light bulbs, fixtures, cabinets, drywall. Benny's has got it all for any project, big or small. So don't waste any precious time. Make Benny's your destination. Earn B-Bucks and win $10,000. with Benny's Homecation. So visit Benny's for some holiday cheer as we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home when the date is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through this season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data's flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are diving into our final conversation. It's all about getting that wonderful, perfect outfit for New Year's Eve. And who better to have this conversation with than with the owner of SAS BZ, Alicia Gilharry.
It's Arlene.
Arlene, apologies.
That's
Arlene
okay.
Gilharry. Good morning, Arlene. How are you?
I'm doing really awesome, especially because I have some of my favorite pieces right here in front of us, and I'm excited to go through them with you guys.
All right. So what do you have in your clothing line for us this morning?
Let me just give you a background
Okay.
of the collection because
Sure.
one of my favorite process is naming and creating the collection.
Yes.
So what I do, I would focus on the season, for example, summer or fall, and I'd also focus on the event.
Yes.
And I would use that to think about how I really feel, how I want to feel in this moment. So, yeah, so it's more about the feeling than just about looks.
Okay, so we just had our previous conversation with the organizers of the Black and Gold New Year's Eve party. So for something that is a classy event, but it's also a party, and the theme is black and gold. What would you recommend from the line that you have here?
Okay, that is a very easy and fun question. Okay, so this.
Okay.
A blazer.
A blazer.
Because it's hot in Belize, don't want to layer it too much, so I would definitely pair it with a mini skirt.
Oh, okay.
So I would do it with that black, and I also have a white. So it would look great with either one of these.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I like the black more. It definitely does the black and gold theme a little bit justice. Oh, that's perfect. Nice, she has it for everything, for real.
And they would actually add stockings and maybe like a super cute black pump.
Okay, very nice. All right, so for you dress people as well according to perhaps their age, their generation, what looks good, what doesn't look good.
Well, I don't have a service that does that.
Okay.
But I do help. I'm more than happy to always help my customers. Some of them, they ask me, like, what would look good for this? And then they will, like, describe their body. And, you know, it all helps because details are important.
They are absolutely
important. Details are important. And about this collection, I wanted to add some more, like, modest pieces. For example, a lot of people go to church. I go to church on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So let's say if you're a girly that goes to church, I have the perfect skirt, a perfect silk skirt.
Oh, this is lovely. I like this.
Yeah. And I would pair that with this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something like this.
That would be my church outfit.
This is your church outfit for New Year's Eve. I love this silky texture. Yes.
And this could be like worn all the time. You could use it for a day out. Maybe if you're having dinner, brunch.
Is it hot? It's not
versatile.
hot. It's not a hot outfit. Yeah, this is really,
It's very
really nice.
versatile. Both pieces are very versatile. So you won't have to like get something and then park it in the closet, you know, because you could always use it.
So what is a style that is perhaps a little bit more, I guess, out there? You know, somebody that likes that
Like something
loud
more
standing
bling?
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say this mini dress.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely out and out
Like
there.
it girl party
Very
dress.
it girl
So, yeah.
party dress. So, you know, Arlene, you have SAS BZ and you are, you know, showcasing these wonderful outfits and so forth. But perhaps viewers might not necessarily know how to find you. How can they find you?
Okay, well, it's easy. Just go on Instagram and type in sas.bz and a little green logo will pop up and then you click on that and follow. And I post everything on Instagram, so it's super easy.
Okay.
You don't have to go on a website, just everything is on Instagram. So it's very accessible. It's very accessible.
Okay. So you have something a little bit more longer for classy events.
This one.
Yes. This is my favorite one actually.
Yeah.
I really, really like this.
You could also add like a little blazer or maybe something, a crop blazer.
Okay.
Just, you know, to give it a little bit more formal look. But this would be perfect for a night event.
And this is also perfect for the black and gold event that we were just talking about.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And with accessories, it will just
gold accessories, don't you think?
Gold accessories.
Yes. So in terms of, so persons can find you on Instagram, she.bz, and how can they make purchases and so forth for some of these outfits?
Right in my DM, just hop in my DM, and I answer very fast. Like I always tell my customer this, girl, sometimes I'm out clubbing. I might be a little tipsy, but I'm going to answer you.
Wow. So anytime, anywhere, she is
Anytime,
going to answer your, and you ship countrywide?
Countrywide.
Okay.
BPMS, Tropic, Ideas, Easy, countrywide. And I also offer pickup in Belize City.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Arlene, thank you so much for coming in, showcasing some of these lovely outfits. I know that these are mostly for us girly girls, but we have our co-host Paul, who is going to be joining us right now. Do you have anything for men?
I wish. I wish I did.
I feel left out.
I'm sorry, Paul.
I am, but these are some beautiful options, Relleno.
Thank
We
you.
had you the last time, and you were talking about your pop-up shop.
Oh yes,
I hope that
remember
went well.
It did.
Excellent.
It did.
And these pieces, they seem just right for the New Year celebration. So
They
continue
are.
doing the amazing work that you're doing.
Thank you. And I actually love your yellow shirt.
Thank you.
You look like a vibrant sun.
Yes, I love that.
Wow,
Thank
see?
you. Thank you.
He
See?
says he was
See?
showcasing this for his
Style,
New Year's Eve.
style. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much.
All right, and with that said, we want to say a big thank you, Relleno,
Thank
for
you.
joining us this morning.
It was a
And
pleasure.
we want to say thank you to all of our guests that came in, had a wonderful time with us here on Open Your Eyes. It is December 29th.
29th of
29th
December.
of December. And if it is your birthday today, happy birthday to you. I don't have a birthday shout out per se, but I do have an anniversary shout out.
Okay.
So I want to say a happy anniversary to my parents. They've completed 34 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
34
years.
There's a lot of years.
That's
so.
like your age?
No, that's a little older than me.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice,
So
nice.
happy anniversary to my folks. I wish you a wonderful lifelong time of happiness.
I love that.
All right.
Love that for them.
And if you have a shout out or a question or a comment, drop us a line right here. That's oie@channel5belize.com.
You can also catch us live on Facebook every weekday morning at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And on Instagram at OYE Belize. You can also call us or text us on our WhatsApp number. That's 675-2555. But please do us a favor and join us again tomorrow when you open your eyes.
And start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes, your minds,
and your hearts open.
Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, Belize. Goodbye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.